Okay guys, and we're back with another. So looking at his team, I think I want to lead out with Swampert, predicting the Darmanitan, potentially if it's Scarf, and yeah. So let's just see what he wants to go for. I'm pretty sure he's going to lead with Darmanitan, as he does. I can just use this time to set my rocks. I actually don't see a... Yeah, I'm free to set my rocks. His team is without a Defogger and or Rapid Spinner, and I don't... Unless his Metagross is running rocks. And he doesn't have a Stealth Rock on his side of the field. In comes Slowbro now. Potentially could be Assault Vested. I mean, that's the thing, but I will just play it safe and go into my fully special defensive Florges. Just go straight for that Scald. Thankfully, it doesn't get the burn. And kind of want to predict Metagross. I'll just play it safe, go for the Wish. That's just going to go straight for that Psyshock. That does a solid 50%. So I'm actually kind of thinking this thing is Assault Vested. So potentially it could be. I'm not too sure how much Assault Vest Psyshock does to a Florges, to be perfectly honest with you. This thing's a problem to my team, it really is. Can't really touch it with Metagross, to be perfectly honest. In fact, I'm just going to go into Metagross, just take another Psyshock. And that's crit and that only does 10%. I'm then actually going to bait the Fire Blast, go out into... It actually goes for Psyshock again. That's fine, not too sure why I did that, but I can just go for Toxic off on this thing now, see what he wants to go for, just go for a Scald. And it doesn't get the burn, which is great. And I kind of have to play around this thing a lot, and I need to pass a Wish back on to... oh, it burns me, which is annoying, but I need to pass a Wish back on to Swampert, which is going to be hindered now since I've got the burn, because I also want to get rid of that. I will just wish is actually going to pull the switch going to Metagross now. Decent play, but this does allow me to pass a Wish on to Swampert. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure it cannot take me out at this point with anything. If it goes for Zen Headbutt, 33% is not bad. So I'm kind of free to click EQ. So even if it does bring back in Slowbro, it's going to take more damage from the Toxic. And obviously the EQ damage. And nothing really appreciates it. I mean, it hits all his team. He'll not take out any of his guys, barring the Darmanitan, but yeah, in comes the Slowbro. Do another decent 30% to this thing. Let's go for EQ again. Can't expecting a Psyshock at this time. Predicting my Evergreen, because that's the initial switch I've shown for this guy. As it does. There's a Psyshock. And now I know full well is going to switch on out of there. Do I want to go for Raw? Let's go for Raw. It actually goes for Scald. That does not work out for me because I just give him the regenerate boost. I'm not too sure why he stayed in, truth be told, but that's worked out a whole lot better for him than me. I should have just gone for the safe EQ thinking about it. I didn't want him to get his initial switch, whatever he wanted in against my my Swampert. Just going to go into Crobat to take the knockoff. I guess I would say I guess I'm free to Brave Bird but I'm pretty sure the Metagross is coming in. There it is. And this thing is actually a problem. Let's go into Darmanitan, just to Flare Blitz everything. Just go for that. Again, nothing wants to take it. I'm pretty sure his Slowbro dies after. I'm pretty sure it's 2-hit KO'd regardless of the regenerator boost. Maybe it dies after Rocks, Flare Blitz, and Toxic. So, seems like it's not physically defensive and it's actually Assault Vested. I'm pretty sure it will. So I'm confident just to go straight for that Flare Blitz. Hit something up with mega damage. As he might be calcing at this point because he's taking his time. No, he's not. He's going to make the switch. He's in fact just going to sack the Slowbro. Yeah, down that thing goes. Don't even need toxic damage. So that threat's gone. I did make a misplay with that thing, but at least it's out of the way now. And yeah, his team's pretty Darmanitan weak. Also, I don't have much for his Darmanitan now. It seems though my Swampert isn't looking as healthy as it should be. Kinda have to sack. Swampert, and this Darmanitan becomes a huge threat to me now. It actually goes for Rock Slide. That's rather annoying. I should be able to live, however. So we'll just go for EQ. And I do live that 1%. And I take out this massive threat. Swampert, Elfman, the real man living on 1%, taking out a Darmanitan. That's great for me. I was actually quite confident I was going to live. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. And yeah, it definitely should have stayed in and gone for that. It was way too risky of a play. I was actually expecting just to fodder off at this point. My Swampert. I feel as though I can now. Fodder off, see what he wants to go for. As he actually running the Hidden Power Ice. If I go into Florges, this gives him a free Volt Switch on out into Metagross. That's why I don't really have anything to switch on in on that thing. I'm pretty sure I can in fact live an Overheat and just retaliate back with an EQ. So that's a move I'm going to make. But I do still need Gargiel around for his own Florges. That's a move I'm going to make. Again, Earthquake's a problem to his team. So I do feel confident in just going for that. He's actually running the Flamethrower, easily eat that up and retaliate back, take out this threat. So down goes Manectric. Pretty sure he's going to go on Scrafty now. Don't want to give him in fact I can't give him Mox Boost because he's in fact running Intimidate. So I'm not worried about that, but I'm just going to make the switch on out into Crobat regardless. Don't want to take a knockoff. He's actually going to Dragon Dance on up. That's a problem. It really is. I'm Bulk Kill because I can live. Any form of hit from this thing. Scraft is a problem. I wasn't expecting Dragon Dance because it's not running Moxie, but at the same time, yeah, it is going to be Force Switch. I need to keep my Crobat around. I'm pretty sure there's not too much that thing can do to me. Feels though I have to sack Metagross at this point. No, I do not need to sack Metagross at this point. Still need it for the Florges. I'm actually going to go out into Manectric. I just go straight for that Meteor Mash. Does get the attack boost. Manectric is actually the most expendable thing on my team. I'll just go straight for the Overheat. Florges is pretty obvious. Do I want to predict that? Again, I kind of do. At the same time, I have really nothing to switch into, so I'm just going to go straight for that safe Overheat. I have nothing to switch into if he does in fact stay in, but it doesn't actually go into Florges. Should have gone for the Volt Switch, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully, so I can just Volt Switch now then now. I want to go out into my Florges, and I also want to pass a Wish onto the Crobat. I'm not too sure if his Scrafty can in fact touch my Florges either, so I'm not too sure what Scrafty runs, but he's actually going to go back into this thing. Again, this is fine, because now I do get a free switch into Darmanitan, and I can just once again Flare Blitz everything. I'm not too sure what he's predicting. But something dies here, so it's basically down to whatever he chooses to fodder off at this point. He actually chooses to sack his Scrafty, so really the main threat to my team has just gone down. So I'm not really worried, this game should be mine. I can pretty much just sack anything to the Metagross, just get free switches back into Natsu, so this is pretty much a GG at this point, so yeah. Actually going to decide to go into this thing. In fact, I don't really need to sack anything, because nothing can live a hit. So yeah, Sludge will go down, so I think I'm free to pop a quick GG here. Life Orb Darmanitan putting in that work. So I wasn't sure what I was predicting with the Scrafty, but it basically clinched me the game at this point. So yeah, on to the next one.